Come in.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Sit. Introduce yourself.
My name is Smit Panchal. I was born in Ahmedabad. Then I've done my schooling from Ahmedabad. I've done my graduation in political science from ND Arts College, Gujarat University. Since 2022, after my graduation, I have been preparing for civil services examination.
Okay. Why civil services?
It has been a long dream for me. I have dreamed about getting into the civil services. One of the reasons is it gives me immense opportunity to serve back to the society, and also it gives a diverse opportunity to develop myself along with development of the society. Right.
Why a lot of civil servants say the same things, but still India is not a developed nation after decades of independence?
Ma'am, since there are multiple factors responsible for this, there are certain structural issues as well. But ma'am, I would say that civil services have proved to be a steel frame of India. We have been moving forward in the direction of getting developed status, but we'll work more, sir, ma'am, in this regard.
Okay. Recently, there was this debate about lateral entry, whereby some people are supporting it, some people are not supporting it. What is your view?
Ma'am, I agree with the view that lateral entry should be allowed. I think, ma'am, it is necessary that we get benefit of the expertise of experts, those who have done well in their fields of work, and we can use those experiences for betterment of the administration, ma'am.
But will it not lead to spoil system? People will start bringing in people from their own vested interest and skipping the overall civil services.
Yes, ma'am, but we also need efficient workers as well. But for this regard, to avoid getting it to be a spoil system, we can ensure that procedural integrity are followed and proper code of conduct can be ensured so that it doesn't spoil the system.
People from civil services are not efficient?
And they are, but there are some arguments like they lack some domain expertise, because there is instances where they do not get to work in the same field for very long times, ma'am.
Okay. So if you have the power to change any 3 policies of the government, which one will you do?
Ma'am, if I had to change something, ma'am, first would be in the agriculture sector, ma'am. I would want to deregulate the prices of urea, ma'am, and I would want to link it with the PM Kisan. And then second thing is I would want to create a robust road sector policy, ma'am. India has been called as a road accident capital. And ma'am, third would be to create special efforts for mental health, ma'am. This is a area which has been neglected, which should be given attention, ma'am. This is the 3 things.
Absolutely right. And if you have to make one policy for women, which is already not there?
I think, ma'am, one policy for women would be, ma'am, I would go with the constitutional amendment. I am not able to think the exact policy right now.
Which constitutional?
The 106th amendment, ma'am.
Reservation?
Yes, ma'am.
Should we extend it to jobs also?
I think, ma'am, private sector, where we are talking about jobs, their efficiency and merit is the criteria for the selection. But if extending reservation to the women will improve their labor force participation rate, and it can also improve their empowerment, then we can also extend to the job sector, ma'am.
Are you sure you believe that?
Ma'am, I do not believe that women are less efficient in any way. So even in the job sector, they can prove to be shoulder to shoulder to the man.
Okay, thank you.
So you know the history of your name, Panchal?
Ma'am, it is related to the it is often related to the mythology of Panchal in the Mahabharata, and also there was a Mahajanpad called Panchal in the pre-Mauryan period, ma'am.
Pre-Mauryan period. So can you tell me the exact location of Panchal Kingdom?
Ma'am, Panchal Kingdom was in the western UP side, bordering the Nepal.
So one of your hobbies playing tabla.
Yes, ma'am.
So how is tabla different from mridang?
Ma'am, tabla has the linkage with the mridang. It is believed that in the 13th century, Amir Khusro divided the mridang to create tabla, ma'am. So its origin is related to the mridang.
Okay, you think that tabla is medieval origin?
Ma'am, the historical evidences say that it was during the era of Amir Khusro.
During the era of mridang. Is there any difference in the tone of the mridang and tabla?
Ma'am, the basic difference is the instrument is divided into two. So the bass of tabla is higher than mridangam and the pitch is higher in the mridangam, ma'am.
Alright. Who was this famous king Rudradaman in Gujarat? You know about him?
Ma'am, Rudradaman is said to have repaired the Sudarshan lake, and it has been also written in the Junagadh. There is a stone carving. It has the mention of Rudradaman.
How's the history of Gujarat linked with the history of Deccan?
History of, ma'am?
Deccan or Maharashtra, you can say that.
Ma'am, before 1960, both Maharashtra and Gujarat were the same state. After 1st May 1960, we got divided.
Is there any cultural similarity also?
Ma'am, we share a kingdom, Gaikwad kingdom. It has linkage with the Marathi Empire. So in the Baroda, there is still a Marathi culture is still preserved.
All right. Good.
Thank you. Yes. Sir, power I see as a broader term. Power means to have a... Sorry, sir, I am unable to collect right now, sir.
No problem. So, tell me the relevance of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's ideas in contemporary Indian politics.
So, B.R. Ambedkar devised a policy of reservation for SC and ST, and it is very much relevant today also because he tried to flag a movement against the Brahminical supremacy, and he wanted to create an empowered society for the lower caste also. So it is still relevant because still representation has increased, but the conditions have not well versed for the SC/ST caste.
So, do you really think a reservation, which was Ambedkar's vision, align with the Ambedkar's vision, which we having right now in India, reservation policies?
Sir, to majority of extent, it has aligned. But sir, there is need to make equitable availability for the reservation. There is a debate going on to create SC/ST within the SC/ST reservation. We need to devise a formula like creamy layer, which we have devised in the OBC formula, so that equitable distribution is done for the same policy.
You know the federalism concept. So, how does federalism work in India?
Sir, Indian federalism has been called as quasi-federal sector. We have a federal system with a unitary tilt. In federalism, we have two sets of government. In the 7th schedule has also divided subjects between union and state governments. Besides this, sir, there is a unitary tilt also. The constitution provides emergency provisions, and also residuary power has been given to the centers.
So, does Indian federalism having both cooperative federalism or asymmetric federalism?
Sir, Indian federalism is the model of cooperative federalism, but at the same time, we also see there is asymmetry because there is a lack of balanced regional growth. At one time, we see Gujarat and Maharashtra growing and Bihar lacking in the developments. So there is also asymmetry in the federal sector.
So, does Constitution provide anything in context of this? Some states are lagging behind, so we will make something better for them.
Sir, we devised not in the constitution, but special category status has been given to the states so that better funds can be diverted to those states. And also special fifth and sixth schedule provides special provisions for tribal areas development.
Tell me the significance of India's activist policy.
Sir, India's activist policy is crucial for India's overall vision of Indo-Pacific, that is free and open Indo-Pacific. Besides that, ACT is directly linked to the Northeast developments. We are linked to the Northeast with a very narrow Siliguri corridor. So, ACT is crucial for increasing connectivity as well as trade with the Southeast Asian nations. Besides, Asian countries are also trade partners for us. They pose an important market for Indian goods. So these are the importance of activist policy.
So how does activist policy counter China's BRI, Belt and Road Initiative?
Sir, India's activist policy is a positive alternative to the Chinese BRI. At times, it has been seen that Belt and Road Initiative has been very negative on the economic front of those countries who have participated. For example, sir, it is well known that China engages with debt trap diplomacy. Against this, sir, India's activist policy is governed by values like democracy and also equal development of all, equity, sir. These are the.
So my last question would be, what is the relevance of the principle of separation of power?
Sir, watertight separation would not work for India. India has devised a very delicate policy of checks and balances, where we have separated the function as well as provided a system where each institution is accountable to others.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Smit, you have, according to me, you have a unique name.
Yes, sir.
What's the meaning of the word Smit?
So it is a Gujarati name. It means to smile.
To smile. And you're always smiling. Good. And your email ID is smithpanchaldelhi@gmail.com. Why Delhi have you included in your email ID?
Sir, I have done my preparation from Delhi. So when I came to Delhi, I wanted to create a separate Gmail for the UPSC account. So
Only for UPSC purposes. What exactly do you use this email ID for? Where all have you used this?
So usually for the examination purposes and other notifications related to that.
Okay. Right. Your date of birth is 3rd June. What is the historical relevance for this date?
So on 3rd June, Mountbatten Plan was devised.
Right. And can you list some provisions about this plan?
So Mountbatten Plan provided for a two-state solution where it divided the Greater India into India and Pakistan, and it also provided for public vote in the eastern sector, that is West Bengal, and in the northwestern regions.
So, can we say that Mountbatten Plan advocated for partition of India?
Yes, sir.
Or was it decided before that?
Sir, it has been said that the last decade, when in the 1940s, the situations were not very well. Before even the independence, we had seen bloodshed and communal violence even in the West Bengal, Noakhali region. And Muslim League was persistent on driving its goal for creation of Greater Pakistan. So it was also decided beforehand, but Mountbatten Plan officially declared it.
Okay. I would like you to take a moment, recollect your thoughts, and then answer this question that I'm going to ask. Would you advocate for reunification of India and Pakistan?
Sir, any such step would require democratic consensus, because unification of Pakistan would mean that we have to take the territory of Pakistan. Since Pakistan is also a democratic country, so it is going against.
Why do you think we have to take the territory of Pakistan? Why can't the people of both the nations live together happily ever after?
Sir, there are emotional and historical factors involved. people would not easily allow this, because we have fought for many wars where many soldiers have lost their lives. So emotionally also we are a very diverse country, and sir, the public opinion in both the countries is very averse towards each other. So and also sir, there would be administrative and other challenges involved.
Okay. So, Smit, India is a democratic country. And do you believe that in a democratic country, we should have age restrictions or ban on access to social media?
So recently, Union government has proposed to put a ban or a restriction on social media access. However, sir, a blanket ban would not work, but it is also necessary to put this put this discussion in afloat, because social media is a double-edged sword. It has negative impact even on the children's. We are also seeing the cases of depression, and also many students have attempted suicide because of social media. So we need to regulate it, but blanket ban I would not advise. But parental suggestion or parental
Consent.
Yes.
Parental consent to advocate for. And don't you think that would be an breach of privacy on the lives of children?
But sir, the greater intent here we are making is to we are trying to improve their future only, and the social and economic intent is well versed, so it is proportionate.
Right. So,
It's okay, very good. That's why you're smiling more. Okay, you took political science as optional. Why?
Sir, during my initial years of, I got to know about social sciences, and in the social sciences, I was attracted towards the civics part, and I had always interest in understanding how government works. So when I was given the option to choose my subject in BA, I chose the political science.
Okay, and as a optional also.
Sir, since I have done my graduation in optionals, so it was logical enough for me to choose with.
Okay, but while filling your DAF, you have put Indian Foreign Services at 5th number.
Yes.
Why
Sir.
that?
Sir, it has nothing to.
Because your expertise in subject will be more, utilizable in foreign services.
Sir, I always wish to work within the country. It has nothing to do with going anything against foreign.
Mm-hmm.
But sir, I would, if I was given the choice, then I would want to work within the country, because I want to connect with the people. Sir.
Okay. You're from Ahmedabad, and there is so many famous personalities from Ahmedabad. Which you like most?
I think, sir, Vikram Sarabhai would be the one.
Why he was so famous?
Sir, he is known as the father of Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO.
And how he is connected to Chandrayaan-3?
Sir, the Vikram rover is named after him.
Okay, very good. What is nutrient-based subsidy?
Sir, in the fertilizer sector, urea is regulated, while other fertilizers like DAP, they are subsidized based on their nutrient percentage. Sir. So it is a government support scheme where subsidized rate could be given for the fertilizer other than urea.
Okay. What is the ratio currently of NPK utilization in India? Do you know?
Sir, exact ratio I am not able to.
Okay, that's okay. Suppose I am giving you a real life situation. Suppose you are a district magistrate in one district in Gujarat, and one major project is going on, Mumbai to Ahmedabad bullet train, and in which you have to acquire land from the farmers, and there are also some tribals. And when you acquire the land, there is a protest which is going on against this district administration, in which they are citing that they have received inadequate compensation and loss of livelihood. So this protest is, intensifying and which is further delaying your project. So how you will, approach this situation, and what will be your course of action?
Sir, as a DM, it is my responsibility that law and order situation is also included, maintained. At the same time, proper compensation is provided to those whose land is used for the developmental purposes. So the case presents a dilemma where we have to manage both development as well as environmental sustainability along with tribal livelihoods. Sir, if the protest is going on and they are accusing that the compensation has not been provided enough, so the first thing would be to approach them and seek their, whatever their complaints would be, first thing is to inspect them properly. A special investigation team can be created for the same purposes. Besides that, sir, for with regard to livelihood, sir, we can assure them that we will enroll them in the skill development, and we will ensure them that alternative livelihoods are provided and they are adequately rehabilitated and relocated, sir. This would be my course.
Okay, my last question. What is equality before law and equal protection of law? What is the difference?
So the term equality before law means that anyone, whether rich, poor, or anyone, would be equal against the law. That is, law sees everyone as equals. And equal protection of law means that law will protect each and everyone without discriminating based on any factors like age or birthplace or caste, creed, anything.
Okay, if I say equality among equals and inequality among unequals, so which is connected to which?
Sorry, sir, can you repeat?
Equality among equals and inequality among unequals, which connect to which one?
Sir, the equality among equals. Sorry, sir, I am unable to connect.
It's okay. Ma'am, please.
So, Trump 2.0 is the reality now. So, what will be the impact on India and international domain as such?
So, with re-election of Trump, one thing is certain in the global arena, that uncertainty will come. So, there is a thing that he will revive the tariff war with China, and also there is threats that he has directly posed threats to BRICS, that if you try to create an alternative currency, we will put tariffs on them. Besides that, ma'am, regarding the impact on India, since we have in the Trump 1.0, we have had the strategic relations with him. It is expected that we will converge more and there would be less areas for divergence. When these are the current things.
Impact on immigration?
Ma'am, recently he has given the statement that he also supports the H-1B visas. And since majority of the immigration from India has been through the routes of H-1B, so I think it will not affect much the relations.
Okay. There is an approach which China is using whereby with all its neighbors, whereby whether it is slicing, whether it is some other name you give it, do you think that we will be able to counter China?
Certainly, ma'am, we have the potential to counter China, and we will counter China. We have military strength. We are also an emerging power. And we also condemn the Chinese tactics like salami slicing, and we have often raised the topic in the multilateral organizations. And also, ma'am, our approach has been multi-vector. We are trying to contain China against the string of pearls. We have created another pearl of necklaces we have created. So we will be able to contain China, ma'am.
But our pearl of necklace is not very effective. Why do you think so?
I think, ma'am, one of the reasons is we do not have deep pockets like China. And also our policy is to go with the consensus based rather to coerce them. And China has been able to trap them under the debt diplomacy. And India also always try to respect the sovereignty and the greater voice of the country. So India cannot take the route of China, but we have presented an alternative and peaceful way, ma'am.
Okay. What is the per capita GDP
of
India?
Ma'am, exact. I'm not able to recall.
GDP of India?
It is $3.3 trillion. $3 trillion right now. We will reach to 5 trillion by 2027.
Okay, it is the aim or it is a projection?
I think, ma'am, with the current growth rate, we will reach 5 trillion by 2027.
Okay. What is the MMR of India?
97, ma'am.
97 MMR.
Yes, ma'am. 97 per lakh.
Okay. What is IMR?
It is, ma'am, I'm not able to. I'll guess that it is 42, I think.
I don't guess. What is more, indirect taxes or direct taxes?
Ma'am, direct taxes will be more this year. Income taxes has
Income tax is more?
compared to GST collection. Income tax was more in the recent budget.
How many income tax payers do we have?
Ma'am, it is estimated that only 4 to 5% of the elected roll are income tax payers. It is very low. Ma'am, there is a debate why there is a low. Maybe because the slab system and also black economy, the parallel economy is also one of the reason. And besides that, very less number of people are high net worth in the. I'm unable to recollect right now.
Okay, so you are from Gujarat. Tell me 3 women who have been very famous, or you consider them as leader of Gujarat.
I think, ma'am, one would be Anusuya Sarabhai. She led the Ahmedabad textile strike. Second would be Ila Bhatt. She was pioneer of creating Seva. It is a woman SHG. And besides that, ma'am, Anandiben Patel was the recent CM during last decade. These are the 3.
These are the 3. What would you choose? Education of women or financial independence of women?
I would choose education that gives financial independence to women.
Okay, thank you, Smith. Your interview is over.
Thank you, ma'am. Should I have it?
So, Smith, how was it?
I could do much better.
Okay, but which interview is this yours?
First interview.
First interview. Any mock?
A mock, I have given 4.
Okay. What do you think that you did right and wrong?
Right, I could manage some questions. Wrong, I was stuttering more. I could not form my sentences.
It's okay. You were able to communicate. You could have improved, but that's not a very great impediment. You're going to wear the same shirt?
No, sir. No. I have given it for dry cleaning, sir. I had to wear it.
Okay. So when is your interview?
15th.
January?
15th January.
Nearby. Just round the corner. I would suggest don't get into this too many mocks now then. You have given sufficient. Now just work on your mindset. So change the shirt, tie also. Tie not should be better. You will not wear the same shoes?
No, ma'am. Everything I'll change.
Everything. Yes, socks you will change. A haircut you will have.
Yes.
You will do the shave and everything?
Everything.
Okay. So there was when you answered the woman thing, efficiency in merit, the beginning of the answer was, it appeared like you were saying that because jobs are on merit and efficiency, then it might not be. But later you established it well. But whenever we are speaking on such sensitive matters, we have to have clarity from the first line itself, that where our stand is going. You can improve that. When you are naming the great personalities like Vikram Bhai, Anandi Bhai Patel ma'am, so include G, Shri, Shrimati ma'am, इसका something. और थोड़ा सा नॉमेनक्लेचर इधर उधर हुआ, डायमंड नेकलेस, पर्ल नेकलेस, कुछ तो
मुझे लगा कि मैंने गलती कर दी, फिर मैं बोल रहा था।
वो मिक्स मैच हो गया, लेकिन ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, ऐसा कोई बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है। जब फिगर्स बता रहे हो तो बीच बीच में आपने ऐसे बोला आई थिंक,
Yeah.
है ना कि 5 ट्रिलियन हो जाएगा तो कोई रिपोर्ट हो तो बेहतर है, नहीं भी हो तो कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन अकॉर्डिंग टू द मीडिया रिपोर्ट्स, नहीं याद आए तो, ना, अकॉर्डिंग टू सर्टेन गवर्नमेंट रिपोर्ट्स दैट आई रेड, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द नेम, उस तरह से भी आप कर सकते हो, है ना, थोड़ा सा और ऑथेंटिक हो जाएगा। अदरवाइज यू आर गुड। ये 2 पॉइंट ड्राइंग क्या होती है, हम लोग पूछना भूल गए।
वो मतलब जैसे ड्राइंग प्रैक्टिस होती है कि जहाँ पे 3D स्पेसिस को 2D सरफेस पे बनाते हैं, वो मेरे 12th में करिकुलम में था, और ऑल्सो मेरे पापा के बिजनेस में थोड़ा काम रहता है ये,
अच्छा,
आर्किटेक्चरल ड्राइंग्स।
ओके ओके, ठीक है। अदरवाइज बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो,
थैंक यू।
है ना, यू नो योर कंटेंट, यू आर एबल टू आंसर, बाकी किसी चीज़ में कोई बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। थोड़ा फेस पे कॉन्फिडेंस और दिखेगा ना तो और अच्छा लगेगा।
मत थोड़ा हेल्थ थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं है तो हेल्थ से
हेल्थ का वैसे ध्यान रखो, इंटरव्यू जो 15th को है, सो ट्राई टू वर्क ऑन योर मेंटल स्पेस मोर नाउ। ना, घर पे आराम से शांति में बैठो, जो कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं उनको सोचो मैं कैसे रिवाइज करूंगा, एंट्री कैसे करूंगा, बैठूंगा कैसे, यू नो द मेंटल मैपिंग ऑफ योर इंटरव्यू इटसेल्फ,
राइट।
that will be more, that is more important. You want to ask anything?
I think
Everything is answered?
yes.
Okay, well, best wishes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.